Hey, we're here on set with Diane Lang, and she is our wellness correspondent. We welcome her to the Live It Up family. This is her first episode, and we are talking about happiness. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be part of it.
And you're a big part of our Facebook postings.
Yes.
Every day you're posting these fabulous sayings. People are getting so much value out of it.
Yes.
How did you choose the profession that you have now where you are helping people? You're a licensed therapist. You're like the
Yes.
real deal.
Yes, I've been a therapist for about a little over 10 years now. Honestly, the truth is when I was growing up and I didn't have such a good childhood, I knew that I wanted to go right into this field to help others so they wouldn't have to feel the way I felt. And when I was able to really heal myself and feel better, I knew this is it. I can do it for others as well. So I'm just really thankful to be in this field.
Now, what about your Happy Monday challenges? Tell us about that.
So there are a lot of happiness habits that people don't know about. And it's the same thing as like hygiene. You know, you get up, you brush your teeth, you take a shower. It's the same thing. We have happiness habits that can really make a huge difference in our lives, in our happiness, our overall life satisfaction, even our physical health. So I've been setting up once a month different habits so people can do them for a month and they can really set in. And as they add them, they'll notice that their happiness is definitely increasing.
And you're also doing a lot of seminars.
Yes.
Yeah, so I see.
Trying to spread the happiness all over.
It's fantastic what you're doing, Diane.
You.
You really are a cheerleader. I always say I'm a cheerleader for brands, people, and causes.
Right.
And you're the same. You know, you're really putting it out there every day, taking on other people's challenges and helping them. And now in even a bigger way. So what is your seminar like when people come and they sit with you for the day? What's it like?
What I'm trying to teach people is the happiness habits, the different tips that really make a difference. Like the number one factor for happiness is socialization. It's not money, even though people always like to bring that up. And money can really emphasize our happiness, but only if we use it for two ways. One, if we spend it on others. So if I go out and take you for a shopping spree, I'll feel better about it.
Oh, I will too.
And the other way is if I use my money for memories. So if I take you on vacation and I make all these great memories, that will make my happiness better. But the truth is socialization, having support and community is really the number one factor. So we go over things like that, how creativity is also a part of happiness. So the more creative we are, and you probably know this being in this field, the more creative you are, the happier you are. And then I go into the happiness habits like gratitude, paying it forward, doing random acts of kindness, making sure our basic needs are met. Those are really important.
And I grew up with a very happy childhood. I mean, I didn't know that I had the opposite of what you had,
Right.
you know, and as an adult, I realized I was like, oh, not everybody had the benefit of having that love, that support, that connection, opportunities. And so now that's why I started the show, because I feel like it's my responsibility to help others find their joy,
Yes.
you know, and in doing so, that makes me happier. So it's like that give and take kind of
It's so
situation.
funny that I hear this because I'm so used to hearing the opposite, whether it's clients or I teach college, and almost 90% of the students will tell me they've come from a dysfunctional background. So it's actually nice to hear somebody say, I'm from a functioning background, because now dysfunction is the norm.
It is. It absolutely
So
is.
it's nice to hear the opposite and be able to spread the joy, to know that it does exist and people can have that happy lifestyle. Happiness is like a muscle. It's a skill. You can work on it. You can always improve it, which people are not aware of. They think it's just genetic. I'm born this happy. And the truth is we can always be happier, and there are things we can do. So everybody has that willingness to be happy, can do it.
And even in the face of challenges, you know, I've been divorced, I've been widowed, I've sometimes lost jobs. It's not like every day for me is
Right.
like the greatest hoo day,
Right.
right? It's like, but it's your choice, finding the happy moments, being grateful, talking about gratitude.
Yes.
Let's go back to that, because you have a wonderful exercise you do with people for gratitude.
Yes.
Can we walk them through that?
Sure.
Okay.
So what it is called is a gratitude check. And the first thing I do when I wake up is my gratitude check, because everything I teach, I do. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't even turn the TV on. I don't even open my eyes, because I have a daughter and I have a big golden retriever, and the minute anybody knows I'm up, my whole day has already started. So just lay in bed in a meditative pose. And all that means is that your arms and legs aren't crossed. I take a deep breath in, I exhale it, and then I say to myself, what am I grateful for in general? And it could be, some days it's like you said, there's bad days. Well, I'm grateful I woke up today.
You're right.
I'm grateful the sun is out. And then other days, there's a lot to be grateful for. But what it does is gratitude is a form of meditation. So you get the de-stressing effects of it without any, side effects. But it also allows you to see what's in front of you that is already good. It allows you to appreciate things that we take for granted. Even just the warm weather after, the winter we had, and the sun shining, and seeing friends, or having a roof over your head. Or for me, my daughter's healthy. I have a great golden retriever because pet therapy is very important for me with happiness. We always bring the pets in. So whatever works for you, but just having that gratitude check in the morning. And I have a lot of my clients do it at night as well, right before they go to bed. Again, just another reminder, because at night when you do gratitude, being that it's a form of meditation, it helps people sleep because it actually, again, de-stresses you and it kind of declutters all that chatter. Because you ever notice right before you go to bed, you have that, I should have done this, I could have done that, why didn't I do this? And you get a lot of that negative chatter. So the gratitude can help release that and help you sleep better. So gratitude is so important, and it really makes a huge difference in our happiness, and it doesn't have to change your schedule. So it's great for everybody.
I agree. And a lot of times for me too, like I will have so many things and I make a lot of lists. So before I go to bed, sometimes I make a list of what I have to do the next day so that when I'm sleeping, I can dream good dreams and I don't have to think, I don't have to use my sleep time to work through that list. That list is there. It'll be there when I wake up, and I use my sleep time for happy time.
Well, that's a great thing, because when people have a lot of stuff or clutter in their head, if you can write it out, it makes it easier to sleep. And the other part is whatever you're thinking before you go to bed, about 15, 20 minutes before you go to sleep, if you're thinking negative, that's going to affect how you sleep and how you wake up. So having that gratitude at night can really help you have a great night's sleep and wake up in a good mood. So really can advance your next 24 hours just again with some gratitude and a list. Great idea.
And thank you for being here on Live It Up. We are looking forward to all of your segments. And like your Facebook posts are so fantastic. And we're really happy that you're part of the Live It Up family.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Thank you. So we love Diane Lang, and we hope you do too. So please write to us if you have any questions that you would like Diane to answer on the mail, or to you directly through email, or if you want to go to one of her Live It Up seminars, we'd be happy to hook you up with that. So stay tuned for more on Live It Up.